can't pull two pots the same way because the clay gonna give differently. You can't do it. So this process, let them cry, Derek. Don't worry about it. Let them cry. Put the tissue up. We gonna cry today. Because I know where you're at. God told me to go to the potter's house. I came here for you, so cry. That's water. Y'all ain't hearing what I'm saying? Let the water run. This process, this creates uniqueness. This so you're not a cookie cutter Christian. This so you're not like everybody else. You don't dress like everybody else. You don't walk like everybody else. You don't talk like everybody else. Your purposes are not like everybody else. You have a unique sense of experiences because God has been preparing some uniqueness for you. This makes you different. Separates you from other pots. This process is repeated constantly in a gradual motion, each time stretching it towards its potential, giving more capacity and more depth, pushing its limitations inside and out, working from the inside to change its form and function, creating depth, insight on a revolving turn, pushing and pulling and stretching, giving depth and uniqueness from the bottom to the top, from your childhood to now, from your birth to your death, from your everything, been creating uniqueness. Every experience has been creating uniqueness. Every journey, every challenge, every struggle, every stress, every strain, every up, every down has been creating uniqueness from the inside out, pulling you, pulling you, pulling you, pulling you, pulling you closer to your definition, closer to your destiny, closer to your potential, closer, pushing your limitations, changing you from two, changing you from two, changing you from two, changing you from two, revealing who you really were, not really making you something that you wasn't already, but yet revealing what was really inside of you all the time. You had the capacity to be this. You had the capacity to be what you are when you got on the wheel, but you was finished but not completed. You were complete. You were complete, should I say, but not finished. You were done but not finished, because you weren't finished until you manifest into what you are. And he pulls 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 right before your eyes. Right before your eyes, what was not now becomes. What was not now becomes. Right before your eyes. You can't tell what it was before now unless somebody told you. But right before your eyes, created depth and capacity with interior space. Created depth and capacity with interior space. Created depth and capacity with interior space to hold something, to be something useful, to be something meaningful. I dare you to stand up on your feet and put yourself on the wheel and say, work it out, Lord. Put yourself on the wheel. Put yourself on the wheel. Don't clap. Lift your hands. Don't clap. Lift your hands and say, work it out, Lord. Work. It's not that you're working something for me, but you're working something out of me to prepare me for what I need to be. Work it out, Lord. Work it out, Lord. Work it out, Lord. Work it out, Lord. Work it out. 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 Pressure applied one place is pressure applied every place. Take the pressure. Why? Because he's making you something you can't see you are right now. Work it. Take the pressure. Close your eyes and look to him. Look to him. Look to him. Look to him. Look to him today. Look to him today. Look to him today. God, work it out of me. 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 Create something in me. Create something in me. Create something in me. Create depth and capacity with interior space. Put your hands down for a second. Listen. There's a tool that's used in this process, and I could go on and on, but I'm done for today because I think you got the point. There's a tool used called a rib. A help. A rib. Show them the rib. The rib. The rib is used to cut, to perfect, to shape. There's so much I can say about that I can't even say. But the rib helps bring form and shape. So God, work it out. So God says, go down to the potter's house. Let me show you what I've been working on. You. That's what all the pressing and the pushing and the stretching and the turning and the toiling and the dimensions and the changing. And I'm only talking to y'all, 300 of y'all that's been going through that stuff that I'm talking about. Everything was smooth and then it just started pushing because God says, I'm working. I'm getting you ready for what I got prepared for you. It's a revolution.